Hey guys, so let me pause my music real quick. So for those of you that come to my channel, you know that I live authentically, and um, and that I also have a big mouth and people are bullies. So
This is the E line to
um,
Union Station.
I've been,
Stand clear. The
I'm
doors
going
are
through quite a
closing.
bit, and I've been sharing more on Facebook just because like I have to take the videos and then do all the extra work to post to YouTube. So. Um, but I think it's really important at this point that I start doing so because some of the things that I'm doing on Facebook are being taken down because I'm speaking out against people, which sort of sucks. You know what I mean? Like, it's like just because I'm speaking out against what you're doing to me doesn't mean that you should have the right to be able to take that too. But like whatever. Um, I I'm learning, God, like as I go through this, the level of degradation that there is in the hearts and minds of people, the level of absolute ap- like the lack of pride that people have in their work, in their person, um, and the apathy that is in the world is so distressing. Um, Maybe it's just because of my age or the era I grew up in, and maybe it's because of the fact that my family's from the South, and you know, I was raised with Southern values in a Pentecostal home to have pride about who I am as a person, and regardless of how much money I make, to make sure that I walked out the house looking decent, and um, that I had my held up high, and that I held myself with dignity in class, and I treated others in accordance with the respect that they paid myself in the world. Um, yes, I will feed you a whole bunch of truth. I will cuss you from a boot to a slipper and not
This
have to
is the
say not one cuss word
Louisiana
and
Pearl
not be rude
Station.
doing it.
Next stop, Broadway.
That's how I was raised. But you realize that people now are really good at doing busy work, making it look like they're doing something and doing nothing, justifying to themselves that it's okay to do nothing. Well, let me say
This
this.
is
If
the
you're
E
hired
line
for
to
a
Union
position,
Station. Stand
especially if
clear.
you're in a
The doors
helping
are
field, if
closing.
you're in a service industry, if you're hired for a position because people need you. If you're a social worker, if you're a waitress, if you are a lawyer, if you're a doctor, if you are a nurse, people need you. It's imperative that you have pride in what you do. If you work at McDonald's at the front counter, people need you. It's imperative that you have pride in what you do. I feel that we, as a people, want to complain about the world around us, but we ourselves do nothing to make it better. I'm a firm believer of if you see a problem in the world and you fix it for yourself, make sure you leave the door open behind you for the person that comes after you, so that it doesn't happen to them too. Because believe me, if it's happened to you, it's happened to someone prior. So you should do the right thing by someone behind you, right? It's like those of you that know what I've survived, right? How I believe that if you are a victim of a violent crime, you know, it's your it's your duty to report that crime because that person's probably done it before, but you have the ability to help make it stop. Now, here's what I have to say about that. We know I was going to go, and I say was going to go to court. I'm not going to deal with my human trafficking case. He can do whatever, and those girls that I was able to help can do whatever because the DA, because the DA. See, I've put myself at risk to get them free, and they won't even help me get address confidentiality. As I go through all of this that I'm doing, they can't even help me with hygiene. But mind you, after my apartment complex let the investigator up to knock on my door, we all know that I was exposed. I haven't been safe since, so I go out and about and I'll do whatever I gotta do. And I'm gonna live my life to the fullest. And if it's taken tomorrow, then so be it. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna step into a courthouse and help some people who aren't even willing to help me. But my job was to make sure that I did report it. And by the grace of
This
God, I
is the
did.
Broadway station.
And so now three other
Transfers
people
can be made to other
get to be
lines
able to
at
have
this
lives because
station.
of it, right?
Please be sure you have all your
So I
personal
did my
belongings.
duty.
Thank you for riding RTD
If they get,
Leadville.
if they win in
Next
court,
stop,
that's on them.
Alameda.
You know. They keep on saying they don't need me for court. Well, cool. Then you don't need me. In truth, they're gonna need me because unfortunately, I'm the one that knows all the information for everybody else. But I did my duty. Right now, I need to focus on trying to fight this thing with my apartment complex. Dude, I have black mold under my sink, okay? And they're trying to evict me. Like, who does that? They do. They do. And have you ever felt like it's like everything at once? All the things? And that's how I sort of feel. But unfortunately, as I go through this, I deal with all these people that are in positions of service that I need help from. And I do the things I'm supposed to do. You know, I fill out the applications, I do the annotations, I do all the things I'm supposed to do. Just to have them jerk off my time. Or just to have them not actually put the work in that they should be doing. And what they fail to understand is I have a little boy that needs to, and I'm fighting diligently for him. What they need to understand is that I go to them for help because it's all a piece of a puzzle for me. All the things that need to be done. And when they choose to drop their piece, they affect mine. And by affecting mine, they affect my sons. And my son doesn't deserve that. I encourage you today to have pride in what you do.
This is the Alameda station. Please do not block the doors and kindly move to the center of the train to make room for boarding passengers. Next stop, 10th and Osage.
That we are all interconnected, whether we like it or not. Let's be aware of the fact that you're the
This is the E line to Union Station. Stand clear. The doors are closing.